George, tell us how you first got into running and doing triathlons.
Well, it was actually by mistake. My passion has always been around exercise, but my overriding passion has always been football. Last year, sitting around the coffee shop at the top of Al Qudra, a couple of our staff members were entering the Dubai Half Ironman, and it sounded like a challenge, so I entered, and last year was my first one. So this year we've challenged the company to participate, so it's actually just grown arms and legs, and this is it. So now I'm fully committed and involved from something that happened almost by chance.
And what's the thrill out of triathlons which makes you want to continue doing them?
The thrill about it is actually competing on the day is a big moment, but then finishing it. So to finish a half Ironman is something that you can tick on your bucket list, and I think the ultimate goal for me is just to finish and just to get it done. The whole flip side on the motivation is that it's an activity you really have to dedicate yourself to and train for. You have to put in at least 10 to 15 hours of training a week, a combination of swimming, running and biking, and there's always something in there you don't enjoy that much. So that's a real challenge, to push through your comfort zone and do something that you don't really enjoy. But ultimately, just competing on the day, watching all my staff compete, which is going to be fantastic, representing fitness first, and then ultimately finishing, getting the medal and a selfie with my kids is where the big enjoyment will come at the end of it.
And which discipline do you find the hardest?
This year the hardest for me is by far the running. Running is just hard labor, to just turn your legs after doing 90 kilometers on a bicycle to run 21 and a half or 21.1 kilometers. I find really tough. I've improved tremendously in the swimming, so I'm more confident in the swim. My bicycle is my strongest event, but the running is hard labor. You just got to grit your teeth and you just got to get through it. There's no other way to do it.
And do you think you've got a good chance of being the fittest gym in the competition?
Well, we see ourselves as the fittest company in the UAE, and the reason we've challenged ourselves to achieve that is we set a challenge to all the staff this year. I sent them out an email saying to them, pretty much man or mouse, do you want to enter and do you want to do this challenge with myself and represent your company? The target was to get 30 staff members involved. We've subsequently got 50 staff members involved, which has been fantastic. And this is across all areas of the business. Everyone from our lifeguards, our fitness team, managers, my executive team's involved. We've even got people from the hospitality head office that are involved. I've got some of our partners involved. We've got some of our sponsors involved too. So it's a real passion that we have, not only for the industry but for our brand. So we want to go out there, having 50 people from Fitness First compete in this event, I believe makes us by far the fittest company in the UAE. And I'll continue this challenge next year, and we'll open it up to our members, and I think we can get up to 100, possibly 200 combination of staff and members participating in quite an iconic event in Dubai. So it's something that we'll be very proud of, to give ourselves that label, the fittest company in Dubai. And I would challenge any other company, if they can get more than 50 of their staff members to participate, then that's a real challenge for us to surpass next year. But right now I think we can boldly say we've got the biggest number of staff participating in this event, which makes us the fittest company in Dubai. It's been unbelievable for people to come away and say, I'm doing this on the run, and I've got one of the lads who's never ridden 90 kilometers before. He's gone out, he's bought a bicycle, got himself fitted, he's been out on the track, he's taking screenshots of his performance, he's circulating it across the business, he's motivating other staff. I've got people that are running, that are sharing their times, that are asking advice on nutrition, when to refuel, how to hydrate. So it's been fantastic in terms of pulling a team together and creating camaraderie. And you really see the passion for exercise coming out. And what we wanted we want this to drip down to our members and our customers. When people join Fitness First, we want them to know that they're joining a company that's passionate about exercise. It's not because we say it on the door or in a brochure, it's because we're actually out there living it and we're doing it. And on the day, you'll see many people in Fitness First outfits. That's Fitness First staff that are actually leading by example. And we want our customers to see that when they come to Fitness First, they're really going to get the best of what's in the industry because of the passion that we have for exercise and fitness.
Are there any Fitness First stuff that we need to look out for on the podium? Or?
Yeah, Lisa Hancock's in the ladies category. There's a good chance Lisa could get a podium finish. Very strong all-round athlete. So that's one I'd like to throw out there. Look out for Lisa. She's a top performer. Lisa also heads up our swim academy. So putting in a really good swim time. If she doesn't come out the water number one, we'll be really disappointed, and she'll be buying all 50 of us coffee at the end of the week.